I'm going to run that back on Clad. Yeah, it really highlights why Fusion Hammer is better to take after the run has already started. The difference between having 3 or 4 upgraded cards and having 0 upgraded cards, at least cards that you've chosen to upgrade, is a very big difference indeed. You really can't have a core to your deck if you don't have a couple decent upgraded cards. Alright, what are we starting with here? Dare I boss swap again? Kinda not into it, but I'll do it one more time. The color. Bonus energy during boss and elite fights. Okay. Let's do it. It's a pretty insulting turn 1. But don't let such things dissuade me. It's really all about how the act as a whole goes, not about how your first hand goes. It does not shape the run. And things tend to average out, as I find. Thunderclap. Don't really love Thunderclap, but I will take it in the absence of any decent options. It's decent enough against Slime Boss. I like the way it can kind of extend the vulnerable from Bash by 1 turn. So they pair kind of nicely together, but overall it's a deeply underwhelming card most of the time, especially without an upgrade. Fusion Hammer is far from certain death, but yes, you need to find more than we did. Maybe a second Inflame would have done better for us? I'm not really sure, honestly. How many other boss relics are similarly worse? At minimum, Busted Crown and Ectoplasm are, like, very bad as a start. Black Star can be pretty bad just because you might die immediately. Let's go P-Strike here. Chop elites in half with 4 energy. Basic but effective. Sure. Sozu's also very bad because at least you can take Sozu and keep the potions you already have. But if you start with Sozu, you can never, ever have potions. And that is truly a sad time. Oh, please heal me, Cleric. Thank you. Okay, that should make this act a lot easier, too. Let's see. Clap, Strike, Strike deals how much damage? 22, right? You have 23 effective health? Bummer. Ordered that a little differently. No difference. How difficult are Sozu starts? Pretty difficult if you don't get a lot of card draw or some decent mitigation from relics. Having no potions means you can never account for a worst case scenario, is how I tend to feel about it. And that's tricky. I guess I'll take an Infernal Blade. Infernal Blade's kind of a cool card. Only 1 potion, got lots of elites coming up. Could be a difficult combat. With the 4 energy, I think we'll be mostly fine in the elite fights, won't we? I should probably take 1 more fight. It's just this nerd anyway, so I think that worked out for us. Taking your first hard pool combat in Act 2 is always a bit of a gamble. Bash here. I see you've chosen to attack me again. How rude. Well, die. Alright, we haven't mastered Infernal Blade, and here is a second copy. Sure. 2 Infernal. 2 Deadly. We have to go into the first elite fight with no upgrades, but because we have additional energy, it shouldn't be too bad here. Not what I was hoping for. From the Knob fight might be a little weird. At least Wild Strike says strike on it, so our Perfected Strike just got stronger. Let's see. If I draw Bash Perfected Strike, which I'm not even guaranteed to do, but if I do, how much damage do we do? Currently have 7 strike cards. This is the Wild Strike was the thing. So this is 20 base, so we'll do 38, 48. Yes, we can play both of these if we want to. Because we're 2/3 chance to get the kill that way. Even if we don't draw Bash Perfected Strike, we could maybe kill with Bash Infernal Blade or Infernal Blade Perfected Strike. Let's play 2 defense here. Take less damage this turn. If we fail to get a kill on this turn, it's bad, but we don't. We don't fail to get a kill on this turn. So we've saved a bit of health there. Good stuff. We get Ice Cream, letting us save energy between turns. And a second Perfected Strike or Dark Embrace. A second Perfected Strike? Yeah. And now I think we upgrade the Perfected Strikes. Actually, with Ice Cream, upgrading these Infernal Blades is kind of a huge deal. So let's get every cost reduction we can find. Please and thank you. 20 damage. Sure. Actually, Energy Potion would let me kill one this turn, which definitely makes this fight much easier. How much easier do I need this fight to be? I'll do it. Wow. Devastating. Omamori will block curses this run. Works for me. Got a limit break being offered, but no strength. Headbutt can put a card back on top of the draw pile. That's pretty potent. And we still haven't mastered Headbutt. I'll take 1 Headbutt. The day Baylor didn't take Dark Embrace. Will it be something we regret deeply? Probably. But what I won't regret is Orichalcum, giving us automatic 6 block. That lets us really lean into just play attacks forehead and don't worry about anything else. We could even start removing defends because we have both Perfected Strike and Orichalcum. And Ice Cream. It's going to save us energy, too. Dare I take some random upgrades now? I made this deal last time, and it didn't really work out all that well. I'd much rather upgrade cards of our choosing, the Infernal Blade. So I don't know if I want to take this deal. I'm going to say no. Wondering what could have been. But I will trade some health for money. That I will do. I like money. Quite a lot. Bit of a lousy turn 1. Ooh, Dropkick Thunderclap. I like it. Can headbutt the Thunderclap if I want? I think I'd just rather headbutt the Dropkick, right? Actually, no. They won't be vulnerable next turn. And I can do some damage, but not enough to kill. Fortunately, Orichalcum has my back. Good job, Orichalcum. 3 damage? That's not enough damage. Hello? Here, you die. And you deal 1 to me. Hiya! Clash is here. Good for Clash. Almost played that defend. Yeah, I thought about it for a minute. Not interested in a drop kick for the most part. I am interested in saving my energy for a couple of turns against this stinky opponent. We just play everything we draw. Power. It is time. Might use the dupe pot here. 33. Yeah, let's use it. Saves me quite a lot of health. Thank you. And here's a Molten Egg. Whenever we add an attack to the deck, upgrade it. So any future perfected strikes, we'll say plus on them. Twin Strike plus ain't bad either, actually. Third Infernal Blade? Did we die last run? Act 2 got us real good. Shelled Parasite did 40 damage, is mostly how. Really, really bad Shelled Parasite fight. Where it did the 21 damage attack 3 separate times. Yeah, we died fast. Twin Strike says strike on it, but is that good enough reason to add it right now? I guess it is. Just one, though. Any pummel strikes we see are going to get added as well. But a Twin Strike? Nah. Definitely play all of this. Just doing as much damage as possible as quickly as possible is the easiest way to deal with Slime Boss. For any character. The Slime Boss's actions get interrupted each time you bring a particular slime below half health. If you can do enough damage, you can just kill them outright and prevent the attack that way too. So there's no need to block if you're doing lots of damage, because none of the opponents will get to do anything. Like that. Very, very clean and easy Slime Boss fight for this deck. Feed plus, Reaper plus, or Fiendfire plus. Now we are talking, Twitch chat. Feed seems particularly juicy, although this deck can't exactly stall for kills. Getting more max health is a really good idea. I do like it with Headbutt. Reaper's also not half bad, especially with a free upgrade on it. And with no way to heal currently. But let's feed. How much worse would Slime Boss be if it continued splitting indefinitely? Might be easier. Also, would be very abusable. For stuff like feed. If you could infinitely split and then feed on like each individual split slime. Delicious. What do we get here? P-Box with a Molten Egg. Oh yeah. Transform all strike and defend cards. Ooh boy. That is very strong with Molten Egg. It's going to make the perfected strikes a lot worse in the short term. But the rest barely matters. Could go Cursed Key here as well with Omamori, because we're going to block the next 2 curses we get. This is basically a no downside 4th energy for regular fights, 5th energy for elite fights. But I would much rather replace our starter cards here with something else. This might go really well, it might go really poorly. Looks like really well. Still 2 strike cards, Pummel Strike Plus and Twin Strike Plus. We also get Reckless Charge Plus, Hemokinesis Plus, Heavy Blade Plus, Impervious, and Offering, with the Offering being extra juicy. Slight issue in that we don't have any natural healing outside of the feed. So playing the Offering and the Bloodletting are going to result in issues with our health. But we can sort that out later. What I want to do right now is spend some money at a store and then maybe fight some elites, perhaps. With our extra energy. Getting into the hard pool combats of Act 2 to be avoided if at all possible. These things are jerks. Do I need more energy for the future turns? Not sure. It's only 3 health. I'm going to play it. Might save me the Offering, maybe. Hey, look at that. That was a good choice. Only get to feed because I chose to play that bloodletting. Delicious. Wild Strike plus. That would be a second Reckless Charge. But how about we take a Shrug? Guess it doesn't block for a whole lot. Without a Dark Embrace, a Reckless Charge seems like a pretty bad pick. And we're going to eventually want it block for more than 6 per turn. I'm going to take the Shrug It Off. We can get Jaxed. Trading health for strength. Health we already don't have. Transform 2 cards or obtain the mutagenic strength relic that gives us 3 strength on turn 1. Which would power the Heavy Blade quite nicely. I like the idea of transforming some cards, getting rid of this Hemokinesis. We already have too much self-damage. As well as, I guess, the unupgraded Perfected Strike can probably go. Although the Perfected Strikes aren't even that bad. What else could we lose instead? No, I think that is what I would get rid of. Maybe Intimidate. We get another Strike card. Pommel Strike plus, and a Disarm that takes strength off the enemy. That's excellent. Works alongside the Orichalcum in a beautiful way. Good talk. Superb, he says, and I agree. I was wondering if we'd see the bites. These would be bite pluses, but we have no strikes to lose. We would just add 5 bite plus in exchange for 24 max health. Bites alongside Orichalcum can be very, very good. Had we taken a different relic than the Pandora's box, I would be strongly considering this. Refuse. I refuse. This is also a fight we need to push damage on. Could remove all the artifact layers this turn, but is it worth it? I don't think it is. Oh, it would have been. I'll have only 3 base energy next turn. I do Headbutt, Shrug, Feed, though. Okay. Cool. Tasty. Cleave plus, Body Slam plus, Sword Boomerang plus. Do we need the Cleave to kill multi-enemy encounters? We're fighting Collector. This might be an important Cleave to take. Cleave plus is quite efficient. Pairs nicely with the Thunderclap. Yeah, I'll take a Cleave. I don't love Cleave, but it's definitely adequate here. I do, however, love Boat Thingy. 14 block for free on turn 2. Hemokinesis tries to offer itself back to us, but we don't want it. If I was going to remove a card, what would it be? Perhaps Bash. Evolve is here in this deck that has a Reckless Charge. Is worth at least half considering. 1 Reckless Charge does not a good Evolve make, though. Prismatic Shard is here, indeed. Extra fun with a Egg Relic, although oddly enough, I'm not that interested in this Prismatic Shard. We just had a good shard run. Could dunk our Heavy Blade. That's a pretty reasonable card to dunk here. Although we would appreciate some strength, quite a lot. Trip is also kind of reasonable. I do like Trip. Trip would let us later remove Bash, but we couldn't do it now. What about the Trip? With the 2 Pommel Strike pluses, I kind of like it. And we could go rest and then fight 3 elites? And we'd rather fight the elite first, right? Then we figure out if we need the rest or not. Okay, fight the elite first. It's these 3. And look at that. Trip lets me feed on turn 1. Take that, Trip deniers. Take a trip to Pain Town. Ooh, and Bloodletting lets me play Shrug, which only blocks for 2. Wait a minute. Doesn't seem like a good deal. I guess just playing the Bloodletting might be a good deal, broadly speaking, though. I'll just skip it. Blood for blood. Your next, buddy. Or should I say, bloody. Orichalcum keeps us mostly safe from the final opponent here. No need to sacrifice our own health with Hemokinesis. This is already under control. Beautiful fight. We got a Kunai. If we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, we'll gain dexterity. That's actually going to happen a lot. Strength Potion's pretty good. Feel No Pain looks pretty good. Anger Plus also looks half decent. Feel No Pain goes with Disarm, Intimidate, Reckless Charge, Offering, both Infernal Blades. That's a very good Feel No Pain. Now we have block cards. It'll interfere with Orichalcum sometimes, but if it's going off, we're going to be in a good position usually. So, did we decide whether we need... Oh, an upgraded Ritual Dagger? Competes with Feed. I don't think I care. This is a cool weapon. And we have not mastered the Ritual Dagger yet. Ritual Dagger says, deal 15 damage. If this card kills a non-minion enemy, permanently increase its damage by 5 for the upgraded version. That's pretty sweet. You chant too, why not? Ka! I guess what we do is rest here and then... Or I can upgrade. I forget you can upgrade. Oh yeah, we just want to go this way then. Upgrades are pretty good. I still had a Fusion Hammer on the brain, I think. We don't have no stinky Fusion Hammer, so I can do whatever I want. Trip is a good upgrade. I think Offering is also a fantastic upgrade for 2 more card draw. We might even want to consider upgrading the Bloodletting to make it more worth playing. But I think the Offering upgrade is probably the first upgrade we're going to want for fighting these elites. And the boss. We're through the regular fights of this act, now we just want to take on difficult things, and it's going to be worth playing Offering in every single one of these. Do I ever use beta arts? Very rarely. I find that if you overuse them, it becomes too much visual clutter and deteriorates the watchability of the stream. Nope, that's too late. Troshka would get bonus relics out of the next 2 chests, but that was already the penultimate chest. It's too late now. There it is, Thunderclap and Cleave working together in the way I wanted them to. Double Thunderclap and Cleave. And then everyone in claps. Excellent. Disarm you, and play just the Twin Strike, not the Heavy Blade. Skip the Bloodletting as well, since we're getting 4 per turn. Alright, our goal is to eat the Gremlin Leader next turn, so let's just do as much damage as we can here. Looks like this shouldn't be too hard. Put feet on top. Bring him to single-digit health. That's one tasty meal right there. But wait, there's also Ritual Dagger. I must choose between Dagger or Feed. And I think I want to choose the Dagger here to receive the permanent upgrade. The more kills we get with Dagger, the easier it is to kill enemies with it. Fortunately, Dagger does not work on minion enemies here, so we cannot get both. We have to choose. I choose the Dagger. Akabeko makes our first attack each combat deal more damage. And now we're offered a Reaper Plus with just having picked up Akabeko and having no other rare card competition. I'm going to click on that. Any other upgrades that feel important? Feel No Pain upgrade is excellent. Trip upgrade is excellent. Trip upgrade is going to be amazing for Collector, actually. Let's upgrade Trip. Plus then we have Trip plus Akabeko Reaper, which could be a fun opening hand. Oh! Speak of the devil and it shall appear. Get destroyed, nerds. Check this out. They're all vulnerable, and now Reaper does bonus super damage to all of them, meaning we heal for plus 57 health. Easy. Glorious. Just glorious. Caw. Hit him with a cleave. Those nerds out of here. Good talk. Oh yeah. Could have actually maybe gone for 2 permakills during that fight. I'll take the 1 feed. Charon's Ashes are absolutely going to mess with our ability to kill enemies with the feed and the Ritual Dagger. However, they are going to do enormous area damage to everything. Now, whenever we exhaust any card, deal 3 to everybody. Which makes me want to take a Warcry here. I will take a Warcry. Being able to put feed on top is actually pretty useful. Now let's drop the Liquid Bronze. We don't need that nonsense. Feels like going to a shop's not particularly worthwhile. Unless I really want to remove Bash, but I don't really want to. So we take 2 rest sites in a fight. How important are these rest sites now? Upgrade Feel No Pain, upgrade Impervious? Okay, still pretty good upgrades. Start with Feel No Pain. Stack would officially take a Corruption, I think. Akabeko, save me? Okay, here's a fight where we can again get two fatal effects. One from the Ritual Dagger, one from the feed. If only I can line them up properly. That's on me. So I have to not kill the Centurion this turn if I want that to happen. Well, I could Bloodletting. Well, I guess I can't play all of this stuff anyway. Yeah, fine. This fight's not too bad overall. Hello? Fatal cards, are you there? There we go. There's the dagger. Feed was literally the bottom card, apparently. It's fine. Don't kill her. Sender's Bane is going to go off at the end of the turn. Twin Strike works. Actually, just Headbutt. Bash. Wonderful. We got the Ritual Dagger and the feed. And a second Feel No Pain. Which I will be clicking on. Now, with 2 Feel No Pains and Karen's Ashes, we essentially want to cram as many exhaust effects into the deck as possible. The more, the better. I almost want to upgrade this Warcry. It's because every point of card draw matters more than anything else. Let's do it. How's it going, Deaf Viking? So glad to hear you found your way here via the Watcher Guide. Those guides have been a really delightful long-term investment in the content. The everyday stream is also an incredible learning experience for many. I have found to do my best to be explanatory in my narrative. And I think it yields a pretty good time overall. Let's see, do we need the strength potion for these fights? It would definitely help. Sure, and I think if we get to Act 3, we're going to have a very good time on average. So, although I missed a little bit of damage turn 1 there, I am going to commit and use that potion. And then we can Thunderclap Reaper. Easy. Heal me. Good talk. Now everybody takes damage. Put that on top. I might need it later. You, take damage. Take more damage. Alright, we're done here. The deck is starting to break things. And I love it. You don't need no bloodletting. Perfect block, by the way. Thanks to the 1 dexterity. It's cute. Yeah. Normally this fight's all about figuring out how you're going to survive during these debuffed turns, but not when there is no debuffed turns. GG. It's 1 dead collector and 1 leveled up ritual dagger, all the way up to 30 damage now. I sincerely hope we're going to find an opportunity to duplicate it. Speaking of duplicates, I would love Impervious to be a duplicate in this deck. We don't have a lot of great block options, but having 2 gain 30 block cards seems like an excellent pickup here. Could also take Brutality as the only unmastered rare card here, trading away our health for more card draw. I find that kind of mediocre at the moment. Need some more skills to burn through and let those Feel No Pains do their work. Oh, maybe the Brutality wasn't so bad. Runic Cube says, whenever we lose health, draw 1 card. With Bloodletting and Offering, that can be a very good source of card draw. It's also very good in Act 4, I tend to find. But I find that running 3 basic energy in the regular fights of Act 3 can be really tough. This is a takeable Runic Cube. It's Chilly Chilly, thanks for 22 months of support. I think my default would be to go the Philosopher's Stone here, give enemies additional strength. That additional strength is easily negated by the Disarm. But having the energy to play the Impervious in the first place and get our card draw online seems quite nice. But if I take the Runic Cube, I get to upgrade this Bloodletting, and, well, actually, that could do a lot of work for us. I think we'll have a more interesting run with the cube. Let's do it. Whenever we lose health, draw a card. I see we're fighting the Awakened one as our first major boss. Card draw is very good, especially card draw that you get most of in the heart fight. That's what was really, really nice about Runic Cube. Working with Ironclad's self-harm cards is a bonus, but not at all required for it to really work out well here. I do want an upgrade, though, so we should probably go... 2 elites if I go to a shop. There's a 3 elite shop line, but then there's no upgrades. Yeah, Mind Bloom would be particularly nice, wouldn't it? That does make me eye this path a little bit. But if I can't upgrade Bloodletting, I don't know what I'm going to do. HG Forest. Why do trees not like riddles? Because they always leave them stumped. It's a sad truth. Heck it. I want 3 leads. I just do. So with the ability to gain health back, is it even that bad to just take some damage turn 1 sometimes? I don't even think it is. Get him, Orichalcum. I should have filled my pain first. I am going to play the Suffering. Alright, Ritual Dagger, I'm waiting for you. Alright, patiently. Come on. Promised everyone you'd be ready. Bottom card. Still works. Gambler's Brew feels pretty good. Definitely could take advantage of Rupture in this deck. We're doing enough self-harm, but do we need the Strength Gate? I'm not as sure. I don't actually have that much damage outside of the Ritual Dagger, do we? This can also make Reaper work a lot better, but again, needs an upgrade that we don't have. Interesting problem. I don't think so. Can it really be this easy? Gain 999 gold, get cursed with nothing. Upgrade all of vaguely tempting, except because we can't heal, it would be very bad. It's a Reaper. Could fight a boss, get a rare relic, but is that as good as 1,000 Gs? I don't think so. Give me the money. 3 gold. Obtain a relic. Wow, for 1,000 gold, it would have to be a really good relic, right? We should find out what it is. Oh, it's just a red mask. Well, no thanks. Anything worth paying 1,000 gold for is going to be good. You know? Another chance to get 2 fatal activations here. And there's feed on turn 1. Excellent. Let's eat that stupid exploder. I might also need to kill the repulsor. So I have a lot of energy of stuff in my hand, huh? Fun. 14 won't kill, so actually the bloodletting doesn't even give me anything. Alright, just deal a bunch. That's fine. My face, etc. There's always Reaper to get it back, potentially. Aha! Speak of the devil. It's 35. Those dazed are also theoretically useful. But if we can just Impervious Ritual Dagger, that'd be easiest. It's not that easy. Alright, let's roll again. This is only getting worse for me. Alright, lose 6 health, block for 7, sure. Let me draw the shrug as well, there we go. Shrug plus. We are desperately in need of some good block. Warcry plus not too bad either, though. But I'll take a Shrug plus. Alright, just a few more fights. 4 more to get to the shop with our 1,200 gold. Yikes. Here's another fight where we can maybe get multiple fatals. Wouldn't that be nice? Sure would be. Sure would be. We should just kill one very quickly here. Make our life easier. Try to get the fatal on the other two. Seems pretty okay. There's one. Speed. Try not to play offering here. There's the dagger. No Reaper, but that's fine. The second Headbutt. We've yet to have the Headbutt Mastery run. This seems like the perfect time. Welcome. Headbutt. With a plus on it. Headbutt Mastery. The power. I don't really want to headbutt anything, though. He doesn't want to go on top either. I guess I'll... No, I don't want to play feed for the Feel No Pain block anyway, because we have Orichalcum. Let's put Headbutt Plus on top, then. No need for even bash. We'll save the energy. Put a card back on top, but it doesn't seem like any of them are particularly worthwhile. Taking one gets me one more draw, so that's even a good thing. Just bank the energy. We'll unleash it all one day. Show them hell. Let's play this for draw 1. I'll take it, actually. Reaper with Akabeko, sure. I'm going to play this. Can't headbutt that. I can headbutt the Pommel Strike Plus. Still not full blocking, huh? Good time for the weak potion then. There's the other headbutt. Okay, headbutt the... If I headbutt the dagger, will that even be enough? It's only going to be 67 damage. No, headbutt the Pommel Strike, I suppose. Or no, headbutt the... Headbutt? It's also confusing now. Both Imperviodes in my hand. This is trouble. This is true, genuine trouble. We're sure the Ritual Dagger can't secure us a kill here. I guess it depends on what else Pommel Strike draws. Let's try it. No, we get there. Good. We get a Dream Catcher to get card reward if we rest. We get a 30 Impervious which I'm certainly going to take over a second anger, or a second war cry. We get put into a fight with a spiky tentacle monster, which is kind of spooky and horrifying, but still cool. No one may deal any damage to us that we do not permit. That's the law of impervious. Am I offering here? I probably need to. Seems unlikely that we can avoid playing offering in most situations. Here in Act 3, anyway. That's not necessary, though. Here, see if we can find Reaper. Get some health back. Yeah. Clothesline. Don't have particularly good weakness access currently. Clothesline Plus would really help with that, particularly in the heart fight. Applying lots of weak. I'm going to take this, because we have not seen a better weak card yet, although I'd prefer Shockwave. Having weak is going to be quite important, I think. Almost rather take a hit here, so I draw more cards. Bodbrag, thanks for the 35 months of support. How's it going, Stelio Stragatis? Been watching my YouTube channel for almost a year. Thanks for all the hard work to provide entertainment. Unrelated Spire question. Does Blasphemy count as 10 Mantra? No, it's just instant divinity. So there's no interaction with Brilliance. It is not 10 Mantra. I want to draw Reaper. Please hit me, I guess. Good talk. These aren't Reaper. Draw more cards, then. Alright, what about... Are you Reaper? No, you're Fiendfire. That's pretty good with that Quebeco here. It's actually really good. But we play the Pummel Strike first. There it is. Speed and Reaper. Amazing. Alright, well, Reaper will heal a ton here. Each of these daggers will heal us. We could drink this strength potion for even more healing if we want it. And you know what? I do want it. Oh, yeah. 44 health. Back to very nearly full. We're going to clothesline the Reptomancer, and I'm just going to play Fiendfire here. Which is going to do a whole bunch more damage to Repto, and the exhausts will kill all of the daggers from the Charon's Ashes. Good turn. Ornamental Fan. If we play 3 attacks in addition to Dexterity, we'll get immediate block, which is pretty sweet. Uppercut plus Whirlwind plus. Or a good old-fashioned Seeing Red. Uppercut is also rather nice here. Weakness and vulnerable. Like I said, we're probably removing Bash this run. That would mean I don't need a Shockwave. Sure. Mercury Hourglass will do 3 damage every turn. What a nice amount of money. And hey, we hadn't had the winning Waffle run, but I think here it is. Raise our max health by 7 and fully heal ourselves. Don't mind if I do. I see Calipers are here. Lose 15 block rather than all of it, with 3 Imperviouses. You better believe I'm going to take that. Which makes Panic Button pretty good. Art of War Ice Cream is a thing. Ancient Potion going into Heart is definitely also a thing. me that. Could go Ancient Potion, Speed Potion. Could buy this Rupture. I think I will take the Art of War. I don't know it's likely to go off, but one energy is one energy, and not to be underestimated. Do I want a Spot Weakness or Second Wind? Spot Weakness is kind of cool. Still don't actually have a permanent Strength Gain card. Duly noted. Seems like we're going to need something. Tricky. Just get 2 headbutts. Easy. Just use 2 headbutts to make Spot Weakness really good. I think that's probably the answer, is use 2 headbutts to make Spot Weakness really good. So let's buy the Spot Weakness. I like that a lot more than I like Rupture as a strength gain mechanism for this deck. Strongly prefer. Do have Calipers. Just put Reaper on top. Good talk. Bloodletting first, but whatever. It matters not. Lost more than enough health. No vulnerable, unfortunately. Gonna feed on the giant head? 86 is not enough damage. Gonna bank this energy. One. Countdown is finished. Alright, here I'm gonna skip the Twin Strike. Just get more energy next turn. More energy. It's time. Allegedly. Oh, play this just for all the days here. I note that we have enough block accumulated to last through a few turns now. That's already pretty encouraging. Those debuffs up. The shrug back? The shrug back. Delicious. I think that's what I'm going to do, is eat you. Get meat on the bone, healing us if we're below half health. Juggernaut. There's a way to do damage. That's actually quite a lot of damage. Whenever we gain block, deal damage to a random enemy is going to be a substantial addition to our damage output. And I think these two things combined should let us kill the heart with what we have. Flex pot? No, I like the current potions quite a lot, actually. But I will donate a card to the purple fire spirits. We're almost at the end of the run. We could donate feed here to just gain 10 max health immediately. Although there's definitely a couple more fights we could feed upon. Could also donate one of our imperviodes to gain 10 max health. Or the offering. But I think we're better off just losing the feed now. Using the ritual dagger for the rest and just having 124 max health. I'm not going to get rid of the Juggernaut. I think we need it. Let's take 2 more events. Haven't seen double orb walkers yet. But the feed. My precious feed. Dark Embrace Plus. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. You do not need to ask me twice. I actually like the current potions more than an Entropic Bro. It'll contain 2 random potions if I use it second, but a 1 good potion is often better than 2 random potions. Bonus Merchant. Can have an artifact on turn 1. We could have had Double Rupture. I'll take an artifact on turn 1. In addition to the Ancient Potion. Gives me some more utility there. That's right, Cobra Chill. The event, the Bonfire Spirits event, does not care whether you have an upgraded card that you're donating or not. Actually, Ancient Tea Set is pretty good as well. 2 additional energy in the first of the 2 boss fights at the end of the act. And in the Spire and Spear and Spire Shield fights, we'll have 2 additional energy on turn 1. Which makes quite a big difference in that fight. But I'd like to be able to afford Dolly's Mirror in the final shop. That's actually very important. So no, I won't spend any more money here. I'm gonna recall. We're gonna fight some bosses. Let's go. First up, the Awakened One. And their stinky nerd birds. Draw Reaper immediately. I'm curious. Reaper doesn't heal at all if you've got no health to lose here. Oh well. Seemed like a good enough turn. This one, though. I don't love this one. Strength, please. Spot weakness always works on the Awakened One, as they always attack in this fight. Makes their life a little easier. I have to play that Dark Embrace too, although we're mostly done with the exhausting stuff. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's just bank some energy. Or some block, rather. Not energy, but block. Yes. Block, definitely, yes. Allowing me more time to gain strength. Figured out what that heavy blade is for, finally. Right, we had it. Good talk. Well, let's see. Pretty good draw for next turn, actually. Just Headbutt and Impervious. So that we can full block this. Ah. want to do as much damage as possible next turn, ideally. Looking to get the Ritual Dagger and kill with it. I guess I could put Shrug on top, though. Nice card draw. There we go. So this will do 120, which means we need to bring you below 120. Easy. GG. Who's next? It is the Time Eater. Can't both Ritual Dagger and feed Time Eaters, so no harm in having lost the feed here. I'm gonna play this. Time Eater is definitely a little tricky here for us. I don't think I want to headbutt the strength gain card, although I probably should have. We're guaranteed to be attacked on this turn. Once we get all the powers in play, this fight shouldn't be too bad. Time Eater is really all about knowing which cards to play and which ones not to play. Any card that doesn't have a significant enough total numerical impact on the fight should be disregarded. At least initially. For example, not playing too many of our basic attacks while our strength here is still low. Trying to get our strength high as quickly as possible. Both crucial things to be doing here. Have a disarm. Two cards next turn, okay. Once Time Eater falls below half, they'll purge any debuffs from themselves, as well as recover themselves back to half health. Which can be a little annoying here. Just trying to run up the clock to a full 12. So that we can play as many cards as we want on this turn. Good enough. All right, we can get a kill here, easy peasy. GG. If you have the damage, yes, Runic, you can essentially skip the second phase of the Time Eater fight by killing Time Eater before their turn resolves. Definitely can be core to some successful Time Eater fight strategies, for sure. You ready your blade, dealing 2582 damage. Not too shabby a score at all. This run has really got some serious legs to it. Let's go ahead and get an upgrade. Upgrade the Juggernaut for the most possible damage. Arguably the spot weakness upgrade is even better. I'll be upgrading the Juggernaut. Could have also upgraded a block card, plus 10 block on any of the major block things. Ooh, Medical Kit lets us play status cards. We can destroy the burns from the Shield and Spear, as well as anything added by the Heart. As far as potions go, I think a Power Potion could potentially be better than an Ancient Potion now that we have the Clockwork Souvenir. So I'll be taking a Power Potion over the Ancient Potion. And I think that should set us up Power Potion into Heart can be something like Evolve, or Dark Embrace, or Demon Form, or Corruption, all of which are really quite spectacular. Could get bonus Reaper damage, don't really want it here. No more cards. So I'll just save some. It's a little disappointing. I want to play this for the ornamental fan. And because I want to do the damage, which I guess we should do to Spire's Spear. If we face the wrong way, we'll take a bunch of damage here, which we don't want. Makes next turn a bit awkward, but... oh well, I guess. We always have Gambler's Brew if necessary here. Doesn't look like it will be. Necessary, that is. Playing Offering will be necessary, though. And there is still a Reaper in the discard pile, which I would very much like. Put into my hand now. So I can do Headbutt, Reaper, Shrug. Not quite. I could Feel No Pain Plus. That won't be a full block, though. Seems kind of silly. When I could just go Feel No Pain, Juggernaut, Impervious. But I'm not here for reasonable things. I guess I play a Shrug instead of Feel No Pain here. Alright, that seems pretty good. Get most of our health back. We just have to avoid further losses, which shouldn't be too bad. Fine. It's only 14, actually 12 damage. Not even 14. Good talk. Nothing to set up relic-wise. Let's go to the heart fight with 119 health, and now we have a Shuriken, too. If we play 3 attacks, we'll gain 1 strength, 1 dex, and 4 block. And we have a limit break, which can double our strength. I think that's actually pretty good, given that we have the Shuriken to gain strength initially. And we might have strength from this power potion as well. Let's go. Let's go. So we've got 2 relics to be mastered here. Did we actually get duplicates of any cards that matter? I don't think we did. Infernal Blade. That's right, Infernal Blade. We get a second Dark Embrace. Excellent in the heart fight, for sure. Easy pickup here. And every time we take damage from Beat of Death, Runic Cube is going to draw a card for us, which is pretty dang good. It's a lot of card draw that we have access to. And we could even use the Gambler's Brew to get further in. Let's do it. Go. Beamfire, oh my. Beamfire is quite something. Clothesline more important than Fiend Fire? No, I have Uppercut. What else can I afford to lose here? Maybe we don't want to lose both Imperviodes. Now we lose Uppercut, huh? So no weakness if I do this, but it doesn't really matter because we get all the block in the world. Don't play that panic button. Statuses? You think I care? Think I care about your stinky statuses? Because I sure don't. Heck yeah. Sorry to hear that, Exo of Geese. You know what? I got you. You can make that happen. Give me the strength to clobber my foes. And then some. Bonk. Bonk again. But bigger. And then take us home with the ritual dagger. GG. Mr. Hart, it's dead. Savage. Just savage. GG. GG. Runic Cube really showing off at the very end there. And overall, the boss swap was wildly successful. We might have failed the first attempt at it, but the second attempt, why, it went just fine. GG, everybody. Only one card crossed off the list is the... whatchamacallit? Infernal Blade. But otherwise, a ridiculous, absurdly great, incredible run. GG. Oh, and Headbutt. That's right, we got Headbutt done. How could I miss the Headbutt? Silly, silly Baylor. Now what? Has it been done? The Spire's getting headbutted, and so shall I. GG, Twitch chat. GG. Delightful clad success. Second try's the charm, as they say. Not too bad. 2 cards, 2 relics, getting the Waffle crossed off finally. Beautiful. And same to the cube. Runic Cube is definitely amazing in any situation where you can generate your own energy from cards. And the Bloodletting specifically let us do that. I'm shocked we got away with never upgrading it. But it turns out just playing it 2 times in 1 turn will do it the trick just fine. We are indeed going to do another run of Slay the Spire. Next up, the Silent tackles the Spire. Only Brimstone and Melange remain for shop relics. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to take a short break before I jump into another run, refill the legs, stretch the water. Upon my return, the Silent goes on. While I'm away, consider supporting the stream and getting yourself some tasty food delivered to your front door at the same time. For those of you who are in the US, we are being sponsored by HelloFresh this month, and you can both try their services and generate a lot of support for the stream at the same time by using that code linked there in Twitch chat. PogHF86607. Or clicking that link. It does generate a ton of support for the stream for every single person who does that, so those who are able and willing to use that promotion, I really appreciate it. And it seems I owe the chat a dad joke, some fresh humor. Why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. Alright, Twitch chat, I'll be back in a couple minutes. When I return, we'll be vegetable to start a new run. BRB.